how to survive in an AI era as an artist, as a creative person, no matter if you are a producer, a musician, or whatever, or a painter, graffiti artist, no matter what. So how to survive if you are a human being and you don't want to get replaced by AI. This is the topic of today. AI is hyped a lot, but the question is why? Everywhere you can read articles, see content made by AI. AI seems to overtake everything. And the question is, will your job also be killed? May your passion maybe be killed because AI is doing the art for you? That's a big question. I have tried out AI as a tool for me, and sometimes it gave me very good results when it comes to techniques in general. So let's say to copy a certain style or something in the visual field, or maybe also AI can generate you also sounds that are quite good. But in sound design I have never really used it except for, let's say, some isotope products where you have EQing going on, where you have very quickly very good settings that you can work with when you are in a rush and you need very good results in a very short period of time. That's an option and that is helpful. You are working more time efficient, and of course AI has also a very good side. But when it comes to humans, the question is, at the end of the day, we are making the decisions if we would accept the result that maybe AI is bringing us, and we say no, it's not the way we wanted to have it. But the very big question is, can AI replace art in the future? And I really doubt that AI can do that, because artificial intelligence is not the same like emotional intelligence, and that is exactly the point. Because when it comes to art in general, to music, then there are things that only human beings can do. Let's say you want to reproduce the sound of a drum. Of course you have synthesis methods like physical modeling and very good sounding tools that you can use. And even synthesis needs a sound designer and not a machine. AI. Of course the machine is bringing the sounds, but the human is taking full control about the things that he's doing with the machine. So the machine is just a tool. And we should never forget that AI is invented by human beings. And that's why it's very difficult that the human being is being replaced. Of course, I don't doubt that a lot of jobs out there will be killed because of AI, but I have also the faith that there are some things AI can never replace, and that's a very important factor. So the results of AI often lack of emotions, they don't have a soul, they are like dead results to me. So when I hear music that is created by AI, I have to admit that I never liked artificial intelligence music. Even if you are giving good prompts, the result is not sounding very natural to me. So it depends on the style that you are doing. Of course, we are using techniques like quantization, for example. But when you have a perfectly quantized song, it is sounding robotic, it is artificial. So AI stands for artificial intelligence, and it's not bringing natural results. Mistakes are missing, so humans are always doing mistakes. They are never perfectly in time. And of course, the machines are bringing, for example, the MPC, you have a humanize function to humanize the result, to make it more human. But at the end of the day, I always, when I use a function like this, I always have to check the MIDI data and I have to improve it, because at the end I'm making the decisions as an artist. So what do you think? Will your job be replaced in the future? My answer to this whole topic, to this hype of AI, is that we have to focus on our strengths. And the strengths of a human being is the emotion, the expression of art, because AI is just doing copy and paste. You can give him prompts and AI always needs a reference. And the question is, where is the data coming from and who is controlling the data and who is feeding the AI with data? So if all people will get very lazy in the near future, and they already are quite lazy because a lot of people are using just AI to make content, at the end nobody is creating anymore. And what is the reference then? So AI has to feed AI with the data that is coming from AI. So how can AI improve then if creativity is stopping? So that's a big question. So I think AI is just a hype, and of course it will replace a lot of things, maybe things that are repetitive, that can be learned by machine learning, and of course it will make progress and it will get better very soon, AI. But will it really overtake everything? I have big doubts about that, because me as a producer, I would never use sounds that are quite artificial. It depends on the style, of course. But let's take a simple drum, a Nyabingi drum, for example. I have worked on a virtual instrument, which is called Nyabingi drums, and there I have used real instruments to reproduce the sound of this drum. Of course, I could have used physical modeling and I could have come very close to this kind of sound, but I was deciding to use a real drum because I wanted to have a natural sounding drum. And there are so many complex things going on. The acoustic of the room, the mics you are using, the sound of the drum itself, which is depending on the wood material and all the things, etc., etc. This drum is built by a human being and it never can be replaced by AI. So how can AI record real drum sounds? It's not possible. So to me there is a very thin line. Of course, synthesis can do a lot. You can choose a material. It's based on physical modeling, which is very close and very good, and there are a lot of plugins out there that can reproduce realistic sounds. No doubt about that. But there are also special drums built in a very special way, which need a certain type of consistency and special things that are not built in the algorithms of a synth. Let's say it like that. So I'm using synths a lot, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against that. And I also use VST plugins and all that stuff. But it is made by me. I am doing the main decisions. So the intelligence that is bringing all this, the creativity, is about the human being, so about me. So we as artists, as creative people, as producers, so yeah, we are sitting in the same boat and we have to come up with the things that we can do in a very good and special way. And this is putting love, emotions in our work, bringing the things to the surface that we want to express. And we are not copying people, we are bringing up new things, we are inventing things. And this is something the AI cannot do like a human. And that's why it is always artificial and it will always stay artificial. Even if AI will improve, I think the idea behind a certain technique, why we are using this, the intention why we are doing this is not the same like with AI. The whole concept behind the things we are doing, there's always a reason behind this, and we always have a vision to make things come true. So there is always a mission, a vision behind the things we are doing and a reason why. So the AI has no reason why. It is fulfilling a prompt, that's all. So to me it's like copy and paste. We can use AI as a tool to make things more efficient and much quicker maybe. But when it comes to AI and creativity, I always compare that with food. So imagine, if you always eat fast food, then you get always the not healthy stuff. You can make you satisfied for just short term. On the long run, it will hurt your health. And yeah, creativity and human creativity is like slow food. It is coming, it is flowing. Humans are coming into a kind of flow, bringing up new ideas accidentally sometimes with a vision behind, and things are happening. There are so many things going on. It's a very complex construct that you can't put in an algorithm. What makes us special and unique? This is a big question. So there's a certain idea of your art. So your identity is always going in your art that you are doing. This has a big impact on your art. When I'm creating music in a wonderful surrounding, like this, look at this, it's beautiful, it's natural. So when I do beats right here with my MPC in my backpack, then it has an impact on my art, on the producing, the way I'm producing. So it's different than to sit in a studio locked in. It's quite different. I've experienced this. And of course, technology opened so many doors for us. So we can make music without flying in, plenty musicians. Some people don't have the chance to do that. So this is what we can do. We can make production more efficient, also with AI. And I'm not demonizing this technical improve, the innovation. I'm not saying completely no to this, but all the people that are so hyped about AI and telling us that humans will be replaced very soon, I think that's a lie. I think that's wrong. It won't happen in the future, even if algorithms and AI is getting more and more intelligent, because emotional intelligence can't be copied. And if you, for example, let AI paint a picture, then you will realize that it's quite difficult, because you always have to give AI a reference. The AI is learning, of course, from other artists and from data which is fed into AI. And that's a big thing. So when we will stop to make art, then AI has no data to feed the algorithm, to feed the learning procedure to come up with art. And to me it is a dead art when AI is creating art and there is no human involved. And never forget, the AI is there because humans invented the AI. And there are so many people that are telling us that we will be replaced very soon. Yes, fast food can replace food maybe, but fast food can never replace healthy slow food. This is also a fact. You can't deny that. If you want to stay healthy, you need culture, you need art to have a value in life. This is my true belief. So that's why I'm not that afraid, and I want to focus on my strengths, on the things that I can, and I don't get in trouble. But I just wanted to say something because these are my thoughts about this hype AI. When I hear sometimes voices made by AI, I can really hear that. It's very artificial. It's not on that level. Of course, maybe it will be there very soon, and maybe there are some voices that can be copied very good, but it's just a copy. That's it. It's just a copy. And who wants to be a copy in art? I don't want to be a copy in art. And I don't want to copy anyone. I just want to be myself. I want to come up with new things, with true art, with unique content, which has an ID, which is the result of my personal artistic expression. That's it. So be creative and enjoy. So just write down in the comments what you think about that. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to have more content like this, and I'm really interested what you are thinking about this topic. So just let me know. Thanks a lot for your attention. See you next Sunday, 9 o'clock, Mr. DKTV. I'm out of here. Blessings.